How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly ass babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. What's happening? Y'all come on in, sit right on down, tell somebody that you're around here what it do. Now, I done changed the thumbnail for this show, but I don't know why the thumbnail had not been changed. I don't understand this. Say the Bronx, New York is in this bitch. Say the 22, damn it, the 229, Albany, Georgia is in the building. What it do? You say the strange face for you, Pammy, whammy, what's up, girlie? That's what's up here. California's in the house. Say Birmingham, Alabama is up in this bitch. What it do? Say the 313 is in the building. Say Dade County is in the house. The 713, Houston is up in here. California's in the building. The I done made it on there here. The D is in the building. Say, what up, though, Willie? You say, this is a cold world. Yeah, it is. The Bronx, New York, in this bitch. Say, oh, Papa, pass the leg of these 30 minutes of fire. Woo! We finna go ahead on to get into it. Shout out to Anna Z for the $20 cash app. I appreciate that right there early. That's what I'm talking about. Support. Thank y'all for being around here. We is streaming live on 2 different channels, the Willie Williams Show live channel and the Willie Williams news channel. Please go around there, subscribe. Tell somebody about the player. Share it on your social media platforms. Y'all share. I know. A lot of y'all don't want people to know that you're around here. At noon, I do get it. Detroit, the 313 is in the building. Say New Jersey's in the building. Say the 732, pimping what it do. Say, hey, sugar. The 912 Savannah's in the house. Say, give yourself a round of applause because y'all done made it to the midday news. Exactly. You was here a whole nother day, a whole nother hour, this minute and the minute after. As long as you're watching, you still alive. Don't even worry about it. So some people may say, it's a blessing. That's what's up. Say, can you hurry and get the STD Friday? Say, I'm in bad shape with it. Ooh. If you could just hold strong, just a few more days. We gonna get you there. You're gonna be proud to be there. I have no idea why this thing has not changed. This is strange to me, but hold on. How y'all feeling today? How is everyone feeling? Today is February 28th, and this is the last day for, it's the only 28 days this year. It's not leap year, right? So it's just 28 days this year. Black History Month. We still got that right there going on, but at 12 o'clock, it all run out. Is your children going to continue to learn about Black history? Are you going to continue to learn about Black history if you don't know enough about Black history? Well, I guess we kind of never really know everything, so I guess we should always still try to learn more about Black history. But as we know, Marv hit his all over. Don't even get yourself all pumped up. March 1st, the game is over. We can get all out of the. You can put your Black history garbs back in the closet. You ain't got to be stepping. You know what I'm saying? Like we be playing out here, pretending out here in the street that we represent darker hue folk from the greatest country on the planet, which is America. Do y'all think that we would have been better in Africa or in the United States? I don't. Because I hear a lot of people talking about going back to the motherland, and the motherland is where we need to be. And I'm like, you know what? According to the laws and the rules and regulations of the great United States of America, just hell, in my opinion, I just think that we is in the best country on the planet. Best country on the planet. Say the USA is the only way for me. You know, I'm trying to think it through. Say what's Black history? Say I just went to Valentine's. I just went to a Valentine's President's Day. Say, is that the same? No. No. You say I'm Black, I'm not African. Like I try to tell people, I am American. I was born in Florida. I'm from Florida. I'm from Florida. Yeah. I'm not African. I don't believe that I'm African. I don't think that I'm African. And if we really sit back and think about it, how you know where you from? Oh, because we do the Ancestry.com things and stuff like that right there. And now you feel like you from Ghana or something. Yeah, no, Nigeria, that's what's up. You feel like you from the west side, or is it the east side? You from East Africa or something like that, or the west. It's some. Damn it, you from Cambodia and stuff. You from around there. That's what we have been led to believe. That's what we have been told. And my man, I don't know if we can go back 5,000 years. I don't know if we can go back. I don't know. A lot of this stuff we just take people's word for it. A lot of the information and stuff, there is proof on a lot of information. I just don't think that we got proof to go way back. I don't know. I could be wrong. Shout out to Honcho for being a member for 6 months. Say looking for a lot of stars. Dating service. Go ahead on and crank that thing up because people is trying to connect. We need way more dating services than we have now because people for all the dating services that we have, people ain't in relationships. Have y'all thought about that right now? Say you told Hoppo to beat me. Yeah. I just don't think unless my family have their own, I would say their own lineage jotted down that the family put together. Not the way I can go online. I got to put in all of my information, my mother and father, my aunties and all that stuff, and I'm tall, dark skinned and handsome and all that stuff that you got to type in there. I've never tried it, but I am assuming that these are the things that you have to go through to go ahead on and get like a good fix on where you from. You got to get a good fix on where you from. So somebody else finna tell you, somebody that's not in your family, it's finna tell you exactly where all your granddaddies and grandmamas and their cousins and their uncles and all that stuff, they came from this block right around here. Not from the other block. This block right here. They saying that they can narrow it down. I'm like, really? So you mean to tell me that nobody like in like my lineage was like possibly hunt somebody from another continent or something, and they went over there and they started over there and then they traveled over here and traveled over there? You just gonna tell me that all of it go right back around there? I don't know. I just be thinking. Shout out to Scott for the $2 cash app. Say most of us was here before them euros, no ships. Listen, I've always thought it too. Like, I don't think we all just came from Africa. I don't think it. I don't know. I'm not educated in it, but I have thoughts about it. I don't care. Damn it, I'm right or wrong. And then when it comes down to it, what does it matter? Okay. Let's say that I'm from around there. Let's say I'm from Africa. Now what? I don't know what it do. And then a lot of people say, you don't know where you from. You don't know who you are. I said this before, like, you don't know who I am. So how you gonna tell me that I don't know who I am? But okay, we let people talk and we let people get away with saying some fly stuff to us when they have no idea. They have no idea. But then when you find out where you're from or where your ancestors are from, then what do you do with that information? What can you do with that information? Can you get like some land or something like that right there? Now, if that's the case, if you can get some land and stuff, you get some property and stuff, all right, then I'm from around there. If you can trace me back around there, then all right, cool. Say I'm Cherokee and Nigerian. Say I'm fortunate to know my roots. But then you got to ask yourself, if there's no benefit to knowing your roots, then what's the point? Other than just knowing it, but like what does it do? I don't understand. So you need a passport. You say you can't own land overseas if you're not a native of that land. Absolutely correct from what I've been hearing. You say send them folks your DNA, Willie. I can't do it. Hell, watch it. Our government is so fly. They lead us to believe that they don't already have it. They lead the people or have led the people to believe we ain't got your DNA. Have y'all ever even thought about being in school? And if you notice that you take school pictures every year, and you thought that it was just for the school yearbook book, didn't you? Woo! It's not. It's not. People have access to your photos like they've always had access to your photos. Yearbooks was very smart. So every year we're going to take a picture to see your growth. Every year we're going to take your picture so we can be able to identify you. In case whatever happens, we have photos to identify you even if mama them don't take pictures. But we ain't know it at the time, which I get it. We don't thinking like that right now. You see, I trace back to 1835 on Ancestry. That's what's up. Did it change your life or anything, though? He said my great-grandma was full-blooded Cherokee. That's what's up. He said newborns have blood drawn. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because they got to, test the blood just to make sure that the child is on the up and up, We don't sit back and listen, the perfect time to sit back and be having thoughts is while you're on them essential products. Yeah. Open up your mind. And in my mind, just thinking, this is a reason. I would say that this is one of the reasons that society don't want you on aphrodisiacs. Certain things open up your brain and allow you to think. It really do allow you to question the things that has been imputed into you since you was a little bitty. Yep. Uh-huh. Say, know your history. Yeah, the saying goes to know, knowing your history will stop you from repeating your history. That's a good point. But does it really stop you from doing the same thing that you did in your past? When people go to jail, they come out, they do it again. The first time that they got incarcerated, that's now in their past. They do it again. You have one baby, then you get on child support. We do it again. That's what's up. That's what's up. So, yeah. So it makes sense, kind of, so because it's not everybody. So I guess it does help. If you ever wonder why you keep getting whoopings or kept getting whoopings as a child, that were like typically because you done something that you hadn't already done, especially when you getting whooped and they beating you and saying, and you know better. How many times I got to tell you to not do this? Because you done already did it, so now it's past tense. Knowing your history is good, I guess, but so every time I go to jail, I start reading the Bible. That's what I'm talking about. You got to know your history. Because jail actually give you time to sit down. Jail gives you time to rest your nerve, sit down, think about what you had done did. Think about everything that you had done did. And you come up with a plan. And you come up with a mindset of, this is where I'm going to go. You start to think positive and start to think about all of the positive things that you're going to do. And then you get released. To where now you have options. Typically, all that stuff we said behind bars don't even matter because that was something for behind bars to get you through. See, not all. For the most part, the good things that you thought about doing, once you get back out here in these streets, you'll continue to do the same thing. Not everybody. I'm just saying. He say the Bible is not our history. Laugh out loud. Shout out to Dana Dane for the $5 super chat. He say, you missed my post, sugar. Say, I still love you. I love you back. Hold on. You say I had to miss some. Slide it back up. Just give me just a second. Give me just a second. Shout out to Dana Dane for being a member for 11 months. Hey, sugar. Hey, chat fam. Say, I am a Geechee American by way of Colorado. That's what's up. That's what I'm talking about. Man. Y'all, let's go on and get into a little news. Oh. Detroit the 313 is in the building over here on the Willie Williams News Channel. Please go over there and subscribe. Appreciate that right there. Say, hey, sugar, and chat. Tyler, Texas checking in. Say, hey, sugar. Littleton, North Carolina is over here too. Say, pressure check again. What's up, Pastor Willie? I'm chilling. Say, the 609 Jersey is checking in. Appreciate the thumbs up over there. Thank you. Y'all, we got a quick little update. Remember, I think it was a few days ago or something like that right there. Well, we talked about the what the? Something just happened. It says something went wrong, and that's not a good thing. Hold on. Let me have to be more careful. I got to take that down. I got to grab it again. Hold on.
Palm Coast.
Stop it. Don't you say nothing. I got it back. Here we go. Remember the student who the teacher took the Nintendo Switch from? Listen, to all teachers, leave these children devices alone. Leave the children devices alone. Damn it, if they don't graduate your damn class, that's they bad. Do not take. Hell, ask. Listen, can I, get your Nintendo Switch? Can you give me? Would you be very polite to give me or let me hold your Nintendo Switch until class is over? No. You don't have to. I'm asking you. Could you? No. Well, fine. Just finish doing chapter 3 and chapter 4. Go ahead, sugar. But anyway, they don't put the footage out. That means 17 year. I think he's 6'6", 270. Done jumped on the baby.
Palm Coast, Florida High School under the microscope after a brutal attack on a teacher's aide. It happened Tuesday, all caught on camera. You first see her walk into view. Then she's attacked from behind by a 6'6", 270-pound student. The paraprofessional falls to the ground unconscious. The student stomping on her back and repeatedly throwing punches in a beating that lasts roughly 25 seconds, even as students and staff try to help her.
This could have been a homicide. When you
Say it could have been a homicide. Yup.
you push people down like that, they hit their head. You never know the outcome.
The 17
For all you people who want to be out here fighting, boy, I whoop you, as we put up videos to where people have been charged with manslaughter and murder and all that fly stuff right there, because you done knock somebody out and you just cheering, yeah, I whooped them. Now you ain't got a felony. Go ahead. Do your thing. Shout out to Dale for the $20 super chat. Say you missed my super chat, Willie, you is lying.
18-year-old, who is not being named since he's a minor, has been charged with felony aggravated battery with bodily harm.
Am I going to jail? Yes, you are. For how long?
According to the arrest report, the suspect told investigators that he was upset that the employee took his Nintendo Switch game away from him and made comments that when he comes back, he's going to kill her.
If I'm the prosecutor, I'm going to listen to that evidence and I'm going to ask myself, what does that say about the state of mind of the student when this was happening?
The president of the Florida Education Association calls Tuesday's attack a consequence in part of understaffing.
Florida has been dealing with a massive teacher and staff shortage issue. When you don't have enough staff, it's harder to manage students in our schools.
The district superintendent.
How many of y'all think that this incident is because of understaffing? Shout out to Dale for the $5 super chat. Say knowledge is power. Say you can learn a lot about yourself. You say if you have Ghana blood, you can get citizenship. Now, all right, bam. So you gave us something you can use right there. See, now if it's some benefit to it, then all right, that's perfect. I like that right there. Thank you for that right there.
Superintendent says creating a safe learning and working environment on our campuses is critical. Violence is never an appropriate reaction. The violence landing that school staffer in the hospital, who is now facing a long road to recovery.
Say over 6 feet is not a minor. Okay.
Emily Ikeda, NBC News.
Wow, did y'all see how he pushed that baby out the air?
Palm Coast, Florida High School under the microscope after a brutal attack on a teacher's aide. It happened Tuesday, all
in the air. Now, as we spoke about it, I think he's special needs. I could be wrong. But are we not paying attention? Watch this. Look at the person. Look at the baby over here right here where my arrow at. Right here. What?
High School under the microscope after a brutal attack on a teacher's aide. It happened Tuesday, all caught on camera. You first see her walk into view. Then she's attacked from behind by a 6'6", 270-pound student. The paraprofessional falls to the ground unconscious. The student stomping on her back and repeatedly throwing punches in a beating.
She ain't do nothing. Oh, she's a woman. Oh, okay. Woman stand in woman's place. Oh, okay, cool. But
that lasts roughly 25
this one, run up. You're not finna beat her. No.
5 seconds, even as students and staff try to help her.
This could have been a homicide.
This is just wow.
Unconscious. The student stomping on her back and repeatedly throwing punches in a beating that lasts roughly 25 seconds, even as students and staff try to help her.
This could have been.
He was madman. And to all, listen, you never know what people is going through. You have no idea what people is going through, so we just got to be cautious. And yep, she heard him coming behind her. She partially looked back, but he was running. He was running like a defensive lineman. Say, Willie, does she play football? Hell, she should have been training. I promise you. He said 6'6" is a professional student. Shout out to T. Lee for the $2 super chat. He say if this boy get away with this, he's never gonna stop. I'm in agreement. I am in agreement. Something has to come from this. Even if he's special needs, he has to be taught, no, we don't do that. This is bad. Yes. He said, my daughter's a teacher. Whoa, wait. Damn it, I slid too far. He said, my daughter is a teacher, teacher, special need kids, hit everyone. Yeah. This is why. I'm explaining it to you. Because I've worked with special needs. They act out because we allow them to act out. Because for some reason, a lot of people treat special need kids different. I do understand, but Willie, they're special needs. Here's the problem. When you start to treat them different, you will let them get away with things that non-special need children can't get away with. No matter the needs of anyone, if you allow them to act the ass and tear up stuff, violate and attack people, they will continue to do it because there's no consequence or repercussions behind it. This is basic. You can chastise a special needs child all day long. Don't get it twisted. Shout out to Huncho for the $2 cash app. He showed her who's boss. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And listen. I would not be surprised if she comes back to the school and he's able to come back to the school and she say, I would never work in that classroom again. I would not blame that baby. You do not want to get handled like that. Flying in the air, you wasn't ready. You ain't have on pads or none of that fly shit. Could have broke your damn neck, your collarbone, your hip muscle, and everything. This is a problem. Moving right along. Y'all listen, we got to take care of our children. We have to talk to the children. You don't do this type of thing. Hell, you need to show your children this video. This is something that you don't do because I'm going to do something to you when you do something to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? You say, I got special needs too. We trying to hunt. I'm trying. That is a special need out here in the street. You say she thought she could just take his stuff. Now we know teachers. We know some teachers, especially back when we was coming up, they talk slick, they snatch stuff from you and all that stuff. But we wasn't jumping on teachers like that right there. We wasn't jumping on teachers like that right there. So now, for all you new teachers and all you old ones that done made it to 2023, and these young folks ain't playing with y'all. These young folks is not playing with y'all. They do not care about nothing. They don't care about nothing. I don't know how these people is gonna make it in life. Moving right along. We got to get the updates out the way real quick. Do y'all remember Felicia Johnson? Felicia Johnson, the young beautiful baby who traveled from California to Houston. She went to the nightclub to work at the nightclub, and then she came up missing. Well, they found her.
Human remains found in Montgomery County earlier this month have been confirmed as those of Felicia Johnson.
She's the 24-year-old San Diego woman who disappeared while visiting Houston in April of last year, and investigators are still looking for the man charged in her death. Those remains were found in Sam Houston National Forest back on February 7th. Aniela Ruiz is live. What else are you learning tonight, Aniela?
Well, investigators are telling us they hope this brings her family some kind of closure, but HPD continues searching for the man they believe murdered Felicia Johnson. What was
remember that baby? Oh, beautiful representative.
Supposed to be a birthday trip to Houston turned deadly for 24-year-old Felicia Johnson. She was visiting from San Diego back in April of last year and vanished. And now investigators say...
Did that say that she's Hispanic? Hold on. Race, black, Hispanic, or African American. Wait, so she black, Hispanic, or African American? Okay.
And vanished. And now investigators say DNA and dental records confirm the remains found at the Sam Houston National Forest earlier this month are hers. We spoke to Felicia Johnson's dad when the remains were found, and even then, he knew those remains were his daughter.
Whenever they release her, then I will be able to have a service for her and pay her the respects that she needs.
Houston police have charged 28-year-old Choco Buka.
Remember him? Choco Buka?
Nobudu with her murder. He's on the run. His arrest warrant said they met on an escort website before she disappeared on April 16th of last year. The warrant says they found DNA strongly matching Felicia's at Nobudu's home, and a gun and a knife and a shovel in his car. Investigators say they also found searches related to how to be a serial killer and most forwarded places in Houston.
We watch videos and stuff to see how to be a killer, how to be a serial killer. Why would you look that up? And I guess that's your first. Oh, it may not be his first victim. Okay.
Was in anguish. I still am, because I want the perpetrators to be caught.
And now that her remains have been found, many hope this brings her family one step closer to getting the closure they deserve.
And at least you don't have to wonder and question, where is she? What happened to her? At least you have that now. And now we can move on to the next step, and that's catching this guy and bringing him to justice.
That's what's up.
Now, if you have any information on the suspect, you're told to contact police or Crime Stoppers. There is a $5,000 reward. Reporting live.
$5,000. They don't put a number in front of that K. 5,000.
Nayeli Ruiz, KHOU 11 News.
Y'all better call in. Call in if you're out there in Houston. Call in, get that paper, and you can stack. Damn it, you can stack them 5 with them taxes. Balling. I promise you that right there. Listen, ladies. Due to that story right there, the story was that she went to do some work. Now they saying for a birthday. Okay, cool. They the previous story, she went to do some work at the club, I guess because the club was jumping, and then for some reason she didn't get the job. And then she was outside of the club and got a ride from R2D Chukawaka to him. Never seen again. But they saying that she met him on a day now. That's what's up. They ain't say that back then. So he just wasn't a stranger who had came and or saw her needing a ride and just gave her a ride. Shout out to Chewbacca out here in these streets. Man, ladies, we keep trying to tell y'all. We keep trying to tell you. Be careful. Be careful. But can't nobody tell you bitches nothing. Oh, strong. Shout out to all the strong babies out here in the goddamn street that don't need nobody. Because you independent. You don't need nobody tell you what to do. Say, no, they said an escort out. Oh, yeah. We know the escort is. About that monkey. Yeah. That's what's up. Move right along. Ain't even much gonna hold you. Look. Calls, what is it saying? Calls for more protection. After a customer inside of a grocery store gets upset and say, I'm finna go get my daughters to run up on you. Here we go.
Police looking for 2 suspects who beat up a supermarket cashier in the Bronx.
Fox 5's Linda Schmitz talked to the store's owner and tells us what he wants lawmakers to do to protect employees.
Well, the owner of the store is telling me this all started because a mother got upset with a cashier who was 24 years old because she didn't respond quick enough to her when she wanted to get her money for recycling bottles.
Say, yeah, it's a nice way to say prostitute. Yup.
She was like, I want to come back with my daughters. You see what's going to happen.
And that is exactly what she did. At least 4 of them pummeled the 24-year-old cashier, repeatedly punching her in the head and pulling her hair. The cashier's co-workers tried to help, but the women kept punching. Customers we showed the surveillance video to, appalled by the attack.
Lord have mercy. It's just horrible.
Whoa, slow me down. I didn't see it on the preview, but boy, is that a bunny? Players, is that a bunny or is that is that a dread cap or something like that? That's a bunny. I can't Oh, damn it, because if he was a baby, I'd have just said it's a bunny. Why he got on the bunny, I have no idea. Player with a bunny, man down. Wait, run it back.
But the women kept punching. Customers we showed the surveillance video to appalled by the attack.
Lord have mercy. It's just horrible.
He said it's raining out there. Oh, it's a shower cap. Okay.
Pedro Goico owns Food Universe Marketplace on East 194th Street in the Fordham section of the Bronx. He is fed up with people thinking they can get away with whatever they want.
They could have killed her. You never know what the intention were.
Goico wants Albany to pass a law to protect grocery store employees who were called essential workers during the pandemic.
I told y'all people at the grocery store was essential workers, and they need to be protected like essential workers out here. The people at the gas station was essential workers. The people on OnlyFans was essential workers and stuff like that. People in social media, us people, we was essential workers just because the majority of the country was home now. They had nothing to do but watch social media.
Attack or assault a
bro bonnets.
Supermarket employee, it's a Class D felony. It's like assaulting a police officer, an MTA bus driver, a fire department person.
A coalition of store owners saying we need our leaders in City Hall and Albany to step up to protect our workers, stores, and ensure customers can shop in safety.
We're in high alert.
The NYPD is investigating. In the Fordham section of the Bronx, Linda Schmidt.
I am appalled.
Fox 5 News.
I am appalled at what's going on in the community. This is horrible.
For recycling bottles.
She was like, I want to come back with my daughters. You see what's going to happen.
And
she got 4 daughters. 4 either grown or teenage daughters.
That is exactly what she did. At least 4 of them pummeled the 24-year-old cashier, repeatedly punching her in the head and pulling her hair. The cashier's co-workers tried to help, but the women kept punching. Customers we showed the surveillance video to appalled by the attack.
Lord have mercy.
No, pimp, I came back just for you. She said she'll be back, so the cashier should have went on breaking the pack. Yeah, see, and listen, this is what we be saying around here. Y'all better start taking people at their word when they talking about when they make threats. Take people at their word, I promise you. Whether you believe them or not, just take them at their word.
Just surveillance video too, appalled by the attack.
He is matching though. The bunny is matching the jacket. I get it, but he got on 2 coats. Cool. Damn it, is that a Puma? I think that's a Puma jacket. It may be like a little fleece jacket or something like that right there. This one is probably for the rain or something. Or is it snowing out there? It's something going on. Somebody said that this is a hat with the brim turned around to the back. I don't know. You say that's a Tam hat. Willie. Oh. But they bonnets though. Well, damn it, whatever the hat that look like bonnets, they bonnets now. Players. No, we cannot start to make this a trend. Let's not do this right here. Oh, let's not do this. You say it's a Bluetooth speakers.
Lord have mercy. It's just horrible.
Pedro Goico owns.
Taking people for granted will have you getting jumped on by 4 girls, 4 women. And the reason that things will not change in that community is because these babies is not being held accountable. This is the problem. It would have been 4 dudes jumped on her. It would have been national news. It would have been national news. They would have had pictures up. Damn it, we got some bolos out and everything, trying to find the people who assaulted a female, a worker, a essential worker out here in these streets. If it was a man, or if it was if they were males, yeah. We ain't gonna do nothing to them babies, and that's why these babies will continue to assault and kill people. They will continue because there's really, what what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Legislation scared. Why? Because females are the biggest voting blocks. But they are so stupid because there's a lot of females that do not like that type of activity. They don't support these bitches out here being able to just, we gotta do something. But anyway, moving right along. I ain't much gonna hold you because, boy, I got to show y'all this right here. This here one thing. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, H, I, J, H, I, J, K. There it is. Boy, talk about when we're moving in society, we as technology. Technology has been a plus. Technology has been a plus. It has transitioned us into a life that we could have never, or we didn't never think of, like back in the 90s, that we would actually have like phones and stuff like that, and we would have like the whole dictionary in our hands, or we can FaceTime people across the world, you know, so we can have a better connect with people, you know. But sometimes, just in my mind, sometimes if we're going too far with the new inventions, and or are these inventions a good thing? I'm going to show you one. I'm going to show you one invention, and shout out to China. China be doing the most. China got products that we don't even have here. I just want y'all to understand that right now. The restaurants in China is like we don't even have here. The things that be on the menus, and we can have the same restaurants here, and it'll be different things on the menu. But they have devices and all that type of stuff that we really don't have here, because a lot of times it don't get promoted here. But here you go. We have a thing called the kissing device. Here we go.
A new mobile phone gadget is aimed at people in long-distance relationships. Don't even start. I haven't even finished this. Okay, bad influence. Your bad influence, Jennifer Lammers. I'm calling you by your full name. Okay, so it's getting, as you might imagine, some, I mean, just look at that. Just what is that?
Ew.
So this device, okay, made by a Chinese tech firm, it's meant to simulate giving your partner a kiss. It is meant for both people to use at the same time so that sensors in one device transmit to the other one. It reportedly replicates movement, heat, and also sounds, really. And in case you're looking for love, everybody, the company is also creating a dating app linked to the device. You can get like a two-for-one.
So
you can get like a two-for-one.
Oh, okay. So the dating app also works. How about this?
So you could like kiss on the first swipe.
No.
You can, instead of the first date, you can kiss on the first swipe.
Just move in the same area together.
This is, I don't know about this. This just is wrong.
Either. Can you imagine walking in on someone doing that?
Yeah. That's just like, what is that though? Amanda, no.
That's weird, Amanda.
You need to go ahead on and use it. Shout the Fleshlight 3000 or the Fleshlight 300. Shout out to Dunn for the $2 super chat. Say, Willie, they done lost their goddamn mind. Listen. The females on the show was doing way too much. They're like, oh my God, no. Oh, I feel some kind of way about it. Really? Run it back, Bill.
Gadget is aimed at people in long-distance relationships. Don't even start. I haven't even finished this. Okay, bad influence. Your bad influence.
Say my internet is freezing, but I'm looking at these other screens and it looks like it's going clear. So it may be yours. It may be yours, but you might be right. I have no idea, but it may just be yours too.
Influence, Jennifer Lammers. I'm calling you by your full name. Okay, so it's getting.
Say people's phones gonna be stinking.
As you might imagine, some. I mean, just look at that. Just what is.
You see how they? Ew! Whoa! But don't y'all got the rolls? Don't y'all got dildos? I don't. You say, Willie, it's not freezing. I appreciate that right there. You say it froze for me too. Oh wow. You say, yeah, it's buffing a little. Don't understand because it's not buffing on my end, but I have no idea why, y'all. My bad.
Is that? So this device, okay, made by a Chinese tech firm, it's meant to.
Nice ill, but I am not understanding where the ills is coming from. I don't know why they would be doing ill when it's just you with the little plastic thing. But y'all have plastic products in your nightstands, in your purses, on the job, in the car, in the bathroom. They may be sitting up on the panel with a butt plug. We have no idea, but this is ill.
Simulate giving your partner a kiss. It is meant for both people to use at the same time so that sensors in one device transmit to the other one. It reportedly replicates movement, heat, and also sounds, really.
So y'all got that cheap Wi-Fi.
And in case you're looking for love, everybody, the company...
Say this the new version of STD Friday. Ooh, see, it may be just taking us into the future. You say probably because it's a mouth. Probably. But they have the toys with that looks like tongues, you know. Say not a butt plug. Yeah. But they're ew. Listen, don't let these people on TV fool y'all and make y'all think that they not super freaky behind closed doors and in alleys after a glass of wine.
He is also creating a dating app linked to the device. You can get like a two for one.
So
you get like a two for one.
Oh, okay. So the dating app also works. How about this?
So you could like kiss on the first swipe.
No.
You kiss on the first swipe. I didn't know that people still kissing though. Do people still kiss like on the regular?
Instead of the first date, you can kiss on the first swipe.
Just move in the same area together.
Just move in the same area together. The product was not made for people in close proximity. Baby, it's for people who is not around each other. Sugar, like when you at work and I'm at work. You know, we ain't around each other. But we want to be, you know, emotional and all that. We want to do all that stuff right there. We've all practiced kissing by ourselves, so what's the problem now?
I don't know about this. This just is wrong.
Say, I haven't kissed as an adult. That's what's up.
Can you imagine walking in on someone doing that?
Say, a mouth is a mouth from real babies.
That's just like, what is that though? Amanda, no.
That's weird, Amanda.
It's uncomfortable. Watch.
It's uncomfortable. That's the word I was looking for. It's uncomfortable for lips to be moving and stuff. Plastic to be moving, that's uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'm uncomfortable.
You're uncomfortable. Do y'all understand that these be the type of people with this thought process that will have you down at HR? Because things that should not make you uncomfortable makes you uncomfortable. How does this device make you uncomfortable? What does it have to do with you? Listen, I promise you, they both have sex toys. I promise you, either they both have sex toys or they have had sex toys. I promise you, they done been pissing outside. I promise you, they done banged somebody on the first date. I promise you, they have not always used contraceptives. But this is uncomfortable. We play too much.
Okay. A new mobile.
We play too much. What is uncomfortable about plastic? Like, how does that do it for you? Like, oh my God, I can't. But it's a plastic thing. Like, we got like similar type things with plastic that be moving, don't it? I thought we did. Shout out to all the people with the butt plugs. Talking about this is uncomfortable. Say, Jesus, I miss my ex-wife. Call her back. Call her back. Tell her, yo bad. Yo bad. Shout out to Skull Nation for the $2 super chat. Say, when you say what that mouth do and she gets this. You say, plastic is hard and cold. But what if it's hot? What if it's like hot outside or hot where you at, then like the plastic will like be hot too? What if you like rub it on your shirt before you kiss it, like to warm up the lips? No? Say put a tongue in that mouth. That's where I thought that they was finna try to go into, because it's like it's just like the fleshlight. What are we talking about? But I guess it don't open up. Maybe you could put your tongue into it or something. They say that it warms. We may have to order one just for research purposes. I have no idea. How much? Hold on. Let's see how much is the kissing device. Kissing device price. Kissing device price. Lego students trying yada. Hold up. I'm trying to find the price of something. Okay, it says it costs about $40. $40 you can go ahead on and get off. You know what I'm saying? 40 you can go ahead on and do your thing. Ain't nothing. Say, Willie, you need to review it on your live. Hey, let me damn it. This is at the news, people. Let's see, it costs about 40, but I don't see it being sold. Oh, it's called a Kissinger. Hold on. Wait. Long distance kissing device. I don't understand. The Kissinger, but this is a campaign. Oh, it's an Indiegogo. Oh, this campaign is closed. Oh, all right, cool. Okay. The student 3D. Yep, I just don't see the price. Say, Willie, I kiss you down. Oh. He said the Kisser app is $38 a piece over here, say according to these people, but I don't see where you can buy it at. Hold on. The Chinese buyers who shop on the e-commerce platform TOBO has been snapping up the device at a rate of more than $100 per month, but they will not give us the doggone link. What is the link? I don't see it. I'm scrolling. I don't see no damn link. But anyway, hey, man, to each his own, man. To each his own. Get it in. Nowadays, they saying that people, I think like 40 to 50% of people is not being interactive with people. Talking about the younger folk, like teenagers to like 30. Like y'all is not mingling. It's so many people who does not have sexual relations. Just platonic relationships. People is not even having that. What is going on with people? Is there something in the food? Is it something in the food or is it something in the jail? I have no idea, but y'all is not connecting. And then folk get mad when the older people is connecting with the 18 and ups. They probably wouldn't have an opportunity to deal with the 18 and ups if y'all 18 and 19s would just start mingling together. But all y'all be doing is hunching and throwing each other away. Older folk know better. We ain't gonna hunch and throw you away. Gonna keep hunching. We ain't gonna throw you away because you still got to grow. You know what I'm saying? And we're supposed to get wiser and better as we get older. But I have no idea what's going on in society. This is a real big problem. Look here, we got a 20-year-old baby daddy. I keep trying to tell y'all about this mess. We got a 22-year-old baby daddy done knocked off his baby mama. I think she was 8 months.
Just hours ago, the man accused of killing his pregnant girlfriend was arrested in Stone Mountain. And
look at that beautiful baby. Look at that beautiful baby right there. In Stone Mountain. Player. What she do?
Now, 22-year-old Diamante Haithcoats is sitting behind bars. His baby girl is now hooked up to a breathing and feeding machine, and while doctors were able to save her, she is still in critical condition.
We say he looked like a killer. Say she looked like a cheater.
Spoke with the victim's family tonight, and our Cody Alcorn has their reaction to this arrest.
Picked up outside a barber shop 25 days after DeKalb County Police say DeMonte Haithcoats shot the woman carrying his baby.
If you didn't want to be with her, why not just leave?
Cause that ain't how life works.
Even if you didn't want nothing to do with that baby, you could have just left.
Adrian Rodriguez says she treated Haithcoats like a son.
You called me mom. I opened my door to you because you had nowhere to go.
On February 2nd.
So that means that your daughter did something really bad. Really bad. He was in with the family. In my mind, when you're in with the family and something goes south like that right here, he probably thought she was cheating and she was cheating.
You left her on the side of the road like a dead animal.
Shania was 8 months pregnant. She was rushed to the hospital where doctors were able to deliver her baby girl. However, they could not save her.
She's fighting.
Look at that beautiful baby right there. So shout out to Don for the $2 super chat. He say, Willie, he didn't want that baby. I'm in belief of that.
She's fighting.
As little Emiliani is fighting for her life, her grandmother says she's fighting to make sure the justice system does not fail them this time around.
My oldest son was killed 8 years ago on his 13th birthday while he was asleep in the bed.
Adrian knows all too well an arrest doesn't always lead to a conviction. Her son's alleged killer was acquitted of murder in 2017.
I'm hoping for justice to prevail.
Says that Glorilla.
It didn't the first go around. And give me a reason to have faith in the system again. He has to be held accountable. Like, I can't go through that again where nobody's held accountable.
Say sorry for the loss. Sorry for loss of life, but my mama always said never trust two women. Ones with hazel eyes and ones with yellow skin. Got to be more careful.
Just hours ago, the man accused of killing his pregnant girlfriend was arrested.
Now listen, just according to her picture, she's a cutie, right? Pretty baby, right? She know every time, I promise you she was on social media. She know every time that she posts because she pretty, they're in the inbox. They in the inbox. Promise you that right there. Look at that baby. They in the inbox. She's probably responding. She's probably one who hang out. Maybe not as much because she was pregnant, or maybe as much because she was pregnant. Seemed like there was some jealousy around here. Or some miscommunication. Yeah. She's old cutie. Yeah. Say, can we interview the baby? Yeah. Say she was a clout chaser. You know, because these babies need their likes. They need to be seen and they need their likes. So it's not far-fetched that maybe she... maybe was giving somebody the time of day, some play, or just chit-chatting with people. Or hell, she probably wanted to break up. Aha. Shout out to Dunn for the $2 super chat. Say, Willie, she told him that wasn't his baby. Ooh. And that'll do it. That right there'll do it. I've been saying that there for years, ladies. Y'all better stop playing, getting mad in an argument and telling your baby daddy that's not his baby. They played with us back in the 90s, and you know what I'm saying? So, but like, we wasn't knocking y'all off like this right here. We wasn't knocking y'all off. Do y'all know how many stories I done like the past month to where baby daddy done knocked off baby mama while pregnant? But I want to show you something else.
Arrested in Stone Mountain, and now 22-year-old Diamante Haithcoats is sitting behind bars. His baby girl
told him that the baby might not be his, huh?
Is now hooked up to a breathing and feeding machine, and while doctors were able to save her, she is still in critical condition.
We spoke with the victim's family tonight, and our Cody Alcorn has their reaction to this arrest.
Picked up outside a barber shop 25 days after.
That threw me out too. Picked him up outside the barbershop. Now, unless he worked at the barbershop, then the barbershop and what we're seeing now does not let us know that he was in the barbershop, but it did say outside the barbershop. I just thought that it was weird that they would put the two together with him not looking like he been to the barbershop. But go ahead.
The Cobb County Police say DeMonte Haithcoats shot the woman carrying his baby.
If you didn't want to be with her, why not just leave?
You know, we say that a lot. We say that. Do we ever say that to people who don't, like, kill people? Maybe just hit somebody with a car or something like that, you know? A stabbing or something like that. Because when females do stuff, we rarely hear, well, if she didn't want to be with him, then she should have just left him. She should have not have stabbed him or ran him over with the car. Like, we don't really hear it when it's about women. But when it's about a man, oh, he just could have left. No, that's not how this domestic love relationship gonna work. Boy, our hearts is all into this stuff. I'm trying to tell you, and they say something about the heart or something when you in love or something like that. Like, we do like the stupidest things when we are in love anyway, because we not that logical when we in love. Go ahead.
Even if you didn't want nothing to do with that baby, you could have just left.
No, he couldn't. Listen. And that's another kind of a false narrative, a falsehood, or something like that right there. If you didn't want nothing to do with the baby, then you could have just left. If he would have just left, he would have been on child support. A lot of people think that you can just leave as a father and it will not affect you. Now, sometimes it don't affect you. The fuck? Hold on. Hold up. I got a problem. I got a real problem. Wait, slow me down. I'll be back in a second. Wait, dog it. Y'all doing, and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumb. All right. My bad. I done pulled all out there, that damn thing. I done put the clip in, ready to do it, because I done heard something. I ain't supposed to hear nothing when I'm working. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Hell, I done forgot what the hell I forgot what I was talking about. But yeah, buddy. Okay. I said something and forgot my train of thought.
Adrian Rodriguez says she treated Haithcoats like a son.
You called me mom. I opened my door to you because you had nowhere to go.
On February 2nd.
And this is why whatever she did, whatever made him do what he had done did, it was deep. It was really, really deep. It caused a real problem with him, because if you was like Momma, you chilling at the house, you come around, he kicking and shit, he Netflixes and chilling, he go to the grocery store for you and stuff like that right there. He may even be cutting the grass, you know what I'm saying? And whatever she had done did, really sat in real deep. There was no way out for him. There was no way out for him. He hurt hurt. But remember, we have been getting taught, or they have been trying to teach males to be more emotional. Remember that? They want males to express themselves more. Come out, don't hold it in. And maybe from us holding things in, kind of kept y'all alive. These young folk though, all these young folk ain't playing with y'all. He said, y'all gonna start forcing us to be daddies. Watch the number grow. Yeah, watch this.
And DeKalb County Police say they found Adrian's daughter, Shania Rodriguez.
Brandon Hill. Brandon Hill is a apartment complex.
Rodriguez shot in the Brandon Hill condominium complex.
This is a condominium. I told y'all, like, back in like the early 2000s, they started to change apartments, the name apartments, and change them over to condominiums. Once they started doing that, because I was in Dade County then, once they started doing that, those same apartments, once they changed the name to condominiums, they took the prices up. People thought that they was living better because they live in condominiums. A condominium is an apartment. I know. It's two different names. It got two different definitions, right? We would think it has two different definitions. But when it all boils down to you, it's the same thing. Hold on. Apartment definition. Just so I can be sure. We're gonna do apartment definition. What the hell? I done put two P's. That's the wrong thing. You say, Willie, you rent apartments, you have a chance at ownership in a condo. Okay. Bam. That's the difference. But watch this here. Because I'm from Dade County. When it had started, those apartments that they changed into condos, they was not for sale. There was no, you can buy a unit. That's not what it was. Say no, Willie. You say you purchase condos, but you don't get to own an apartment. You only rent them. That's great. And y'all right. But what I'm trying to tell y'all is they went to changing the regular apartments and changed the name on the outside to condos. This is why it was such a big problem down south that they would take. And when I tell y'all an upscale community, the same apartments that was around 10, 15 years, they just changed it to condominiums. They was not for sale. These places was not for sale at all. But just because the name changed, they raised the rent. But you all are correct. Condos you can buy. You are correct. I'm just telling y'all what happened back then. Back then, there was no, you can buy a unit. Say, but no one is buying the unit. Yeah. People ain't buying the unit. But look. These are condos. This is the condos that they decided to produce a child in. Don't nobody want to talk about that right there. Look at what we're choosing. See, it's called pricing out, Willie. They know apartment people can't afford to buy. You right about that right there. It became, what is the G word? Gentrification. They went to gentrifying the goddamn neighborhoods, and they just found the way to raise the price to get certain people out of these apartments. That's all it was. But I caught on real quick that, hold on, dog, they just changed the name and now their price is $300-$400 more for the same apartments it was last month. That shit was $500 last month. This month that be $850. Because they changed the name, the price was, the hell? Yeah. But then they eventually, it was 3 different apartment complexes they have torn them down now. I don't know what's there now, but I was there when they tore them down. You know what I'm saying? He say, DC is doing a great job. Say they are getting rid of all the trash, and that's what needs to happen. We get upset about gentrification. I think gentrification is a good thing, because it all comes down to your investment, your property value, and your community. People get upset with gentrification, but y'all would not clean up your own damn neighborhoods. So your property values are low. Someone see the bigger picture. Hell, let me buy it cheap, and let me keep buying places cheap, and then we're going to start pushing people right on out. We're just going to raise the rent. It's simple. And then you're going to go. And then we're going to get some people in here who can afford, and then we're going to clean up the streets. We're going to pay to get the roads paved again and everything. It's going to look like a brand new community in about 2 to 5 years. Yeah. Because we do not know how to take care of a neighborhood. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I done been all across this thing too many times. The country is what I'm talking about. Too many times. To where it's 80% or higher darker hue people. Why do our communities look like this? I am so confused. Shout out to T. Lee for the $2 super chat. Say only mothers can live without consequences. I'm in agreement with you. Say I love gentrification. Me too. You got to purchase when the time right. I'm trying to tell you something. He said there are some rentals. There are some renters who wait. There are some renters who cause homeowners' properties to depreciate instead of appreciate. Absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. And hell, if y'all haven't noticed, this is why a lot of landlords is really raising their price. They're really raising because it eliminates thousands of people. It eliminates thousands.
It's right off Old Singleton Lane in Clarkston.
DC used to be called Chocolate City, not called Vanilla Village. Oh, man.
Left her on the side of the road like a dead animal.
And then he shot and killed her. Allegedly killed her and shot her. And left her on the side of the road. He was mad. I don't even know if he was trying to get away with it. He said, yeah, they call Section 8.
Anaya was 8 months pregnant. She was rushed to the hospital where doctors...
I don't want nobody that close to me. Exactly. I need my space. This is why, like, places like New York, in those big, tall project buildings and shit that holds by 100 families, I'm like, I couldn't stay in the apartment. I can't do it as an adult. If I had came up in it and was raised in it, all right, cool. But no, I don't like that. I don't like if your shit catch on fire, mine catch on fire. I don't like if you got roaches, now I got roaches. If you got rodents, now I got rodents. I can't live that close to people. I just, no. You drive across this country, you see these big old, just full of projects after project, and it's holding hundreds and hundreds. I'm like, oh my God, we got to do better or keep doing what you're doing. Say, I wonder why New York is so expensive, because it's basically a damn slum. I have no idea why New York is this goddamn expensive. I have no idea when everything is close. Y'all too close for me. Y'all businesses are too close. Y'all stacked on one another because y'all build straight up. See, down in the South, we build out. In the North, y'all build up. So y'all stacked on top of each other too. No. Say, Willie, you bougie. You know that I can't do it. I can't do it, man. No. No, and I get if you was raised in it. I do understand. I do understand, and this is why I tell people that y'all need to travel and see how other people is living. Travel and move to other states. Move from the state that you was born in and live somewhere else. Because then you can see like a change. Say, Willie, my mama grew up in the Florida muck, and she moved to Maryland when she was young. Say, my mother talks just like you. Say, she can't live in a damn apartment. I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell, not as an adult. See, not the young adult like the 18, 20, 21. I get it. You got to get your money up. I understand. But that adult, 30 and up, we ain't apartment. Doing that shit. Why? Say these apartments was a result of the Utopia experiment. I have not even had a chance to research that right there. I got into so much this weekend. Everything just went out the window. See, I need my 4 walls and a roof. See, I hate apartments. Yeah, like I really don't like. Well, if I just don't want like a yard and stuff like that, then I kind of guess so. But no. As long as I have a choice, I am not living in apartments. You're too close for comfort. People can hear you hunching.
Doctors were able to deliver her baby girl. However, they could not save her.
She's fine.
Look at that baby. Look at that baby right there. That is a pretty young lady right there. That's what's up. Hey, y'all better watch your 6, your 12, your 3, and your 9. Trying to tell you. You say I like my basement. I really don't see how folks spend what y'all spend for basement apartment. If it flood, don't it go down? Don't like the basement get flooded before it, like the rest of the house? Just saying. Moving right along. I ain't even much gonna hold you. Hold on. You say, take off them eyelashes. Man, I don't know why it be the cute girls doing it too. Like it really don't make sense to me. I'm just trying to enhance my beauty. What? For what? If you already have the beauty, what is you trying to enhance it to do what? I don't understand. We just can't be natural no more out here in these streets. We had an incident. There was an incident that's down here where the firefighters had to defend themselves against pit bulls out here in these streets because the pit bulls done messed around and got hungry and aggravated. Done messed around and got loose. And then, if I'm not mistaken, done killed the elderlies out here. Man, look at this.
The wife of a man charged in a deadly dog attack is defending her husband tonight.
She's also apologizing.
As she should.
Apologizing to the family of the 81-year-old victim.
From the bottom of our hearts, we're sorry. And my husband is not responsible.
Abilene Moreno says her husband did everything by the book to keep the dogs from escaping their property.
Right now, he's in jail on felony charges after his dogs killed an elderly man outside of their home's fence and injured 3 others. KENS 5, Sarah Duran spoke with Mrs. Moreno about the horrific attack.
Abilene Moreno shows me how they pushed it down. Her 3 dogs, King, Snow, and Legend, escaped the yard Friday afternoon. Moreno says she and her husband, 31-year-old Christian Moreno, weren't home at the time. But
say my mobile costs $1,600 a month. Say some for the space I rent, and the rest is a mortgage. Say $580 is my mortgage. Say 1,302 square feet home. Say I don't care what people think about me. I'm trying to tell you, live your best life out here.
Before they left, she says the 3 dogs were harnessed, tethered, and locked behind the fence.
We were coming back, and I saw the dogs behind the gate, but they were full of blood.
When the Morenos returned home, the dogs were out of their harnesses, and they learned King and Snow had attacked 4 people. One of the victims, 81-year-old Ramon Najera, died in the molly.
Did y'all not see the firefighters have an axe? The firefighter has an axe.
Returned home, the dogs were out of their...
Right here, look. He owns somebody's damn hood. I don't know who's going to pay for that right now. But he got to ask. He ready to do something.
Harnesses, and they learned King and Snow had attacked 4 people. One of the victims, 81-year-old Ramon Najera, died in the molly.
It's traumatizing to see that my dogs that I raised since they were puppies did that to somebody.
Her heart goes out to the victim's wife, who was also severely bitten but lived. Moreno says the dogs who they've had since they were puppies were never raised to be aggressive.
We never hit them. We never neglected them. We never abused them.
Moreno does admit the dogs have a history of escaping the yard. She even says both King and Snow have been involved in bite cases in the neighborhood. The most recent bite case, Animal Care Services confirmed, was last month, and the city took the 2 dogs into custody. At that point, Moreno says her husband didn't want the dogs back, but
our kids wanted the dogs out.
Before that could happen, the dogs had to be sterilized. Moreno says when the dogs returned home, they appeared to become more aggressive. That's when Moreno says she changed her mind about keeping the dogs.
So you wanted to take them back to ACS?
Yeah, we were. Yeah, because I was like, you know, these dogs are really, they're not for us no more.
Then the deadly attack happened. We reached out to ACS, and in a statement they said, by allowing their pets to roam has a direct correlation to this bite incident, not the pet's sterilization status.
So, the sterilization, the family said that the sterilization changed the behavior of the pit bulls. The sterilization people saying, no. Y'all ain't finna put this on us injecting y'all animals. The injection has nothing to do with the behavior of the animals, is what they're saying. Go ahead.
Now Moreno says the family has no pets. Her husband, who she describes as a family man, is in jail. And Moreno
say one of those dogs went crazy after that jab. And that's what the family's saying.
Fears living in the neighborhood
because of people saying certain things or threats.
For now, Moreno says she is focused on paying her husband's bond to get him out of jail.
Say it usually calms them. Oh, really?
Sorry for everything that happened. We never intended for anybody to get hurt.
On the west side, Sarah Durant, KENS 5.
Now, we spoke with a local dog trainer who is also an aggression specialist. She says ultimately this tragedy could have been avoided. Aubrey Bailey.
Always could have been avoided. Everything can always be avoided. Or almost everything is always able to be avoided. You say, if you neuter a grown dog, say nothing really changes.
Lee is the owner of Champion Canine Companions. She works with both pet owners as well as the military. She has worked with all kinds of breeds, including the American Staffordshire Terrier, which were the dogs involved in Friday's tragedy. She says the behavior of a dog depends on how the dog is raised. However, people need to know there are some breeds that have characteristic traits like being territorial.
Yes, like pit bulls, right?
You can't own this type of dog without training. These dogs require training in order to live happy, healthy, well-adjusted lives. So these are not meant to just be outside dogs, right? All dogs need to have a good relationship with their handler.
Bailey also says how long it takes to train a dog varies. For some, it could be as quick as a month. For others, it can take up to a half a year or longer.
That deep. That real deep. This is another thing for animal owners, especially with the dog owners. Remember one thing about it. If your dog attacks some damn body, you can be sued. You can be taken to jail, and you can also be sued. You can be sued. I know a lot of people think, well, sue me for what? I ain't got shit. You will be held accountable if your dog harms somebody.
Gate, but they were full of blood.
Especially if your dog done ate up one of these children out here, you in big trouble. Big trouble.
When the Morenos returned home, the dogs were out of their harnesses.
Got to be more careful. Now, how did they get out of their harnesses, though? Are the dogs that smart? Shout out to Logan for the $5 super chat. He said them dogs are super predators. Oh, that dog black, too.
And they learned King and Snow had attacked 4 people.
King and Snow.
One of the victims, 81-year-old Ramon Najera, died in the molly.
It's traumatizing to see that my dogs that I raised since they were puppies did.
Wow, that is It's so sad. Shout out to all the dog owners out here and the dog lovers and stuff like that. We just got to do better as a people and stop. Try your best to not let the dogs eat up the neighbors. You know, we got to do everything in our power to prevent these type of things from happening. And I guess that they did the best that they could, but it wasn't good enough. Shout out to Ken J, for the $5 super chat. Say, so now the husband has to pay the price for dogs he didn't even want. The women always make decisions that the man has to pay for with pets. Damn, that's a good ass statement right there. Yeah, because notice, the man is arrested. The man arrested. Yeah. Shout out to Dun for the $5 super chat. He say the fact that the officers didn't shoot and kill those dogs that killed the dogs that killed someone and injured others lets me know animals have more rights than humans. Well, these I heard that they was firefighters. And they was just like in the neighborhood. And they saw the attack happening. So where they didn't have the guns, but maybe I guess they jumped out and hit the dog or something like that right there. And then they stood post or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're not going to allow you to eat nobody else or something, you know. Possibly. But that would been one of them times to swing that goddamn axe, I tell you that much. You just ate up somebody? Oh, man, I don't care nothing about Peter them or none of that fly shit right there. I'm finna take your whole head off and might cook you and cut you and get some ribs out your something. So many people across the country go through this type of, these types of incidents to where, like, even kids and stuff, like, getting like, their mouths bit off. Because people is not doing the right thing or failed to do the right thing when it comes down to securing their pets. This is a real problem. It's just a lot of times we don't get to see what's going on out here in these streets. It's just a lot of time. Can I give y'all just one more update and then I'm going to let you go. I'm going to let you just go on and up out of here. But I got to play it. I meant to play it yesterday, but I got into something else. It say, look at what happened to Vic and the last good mama that eliminated her child. Yeah. Look here. Look here. Remember we talked about the nurses? I think it was like the 7,000 nurses who had got to be nurses by paying $15,000, right? Well, we have a nurse that came out to say something about it. Florida schools busted the facilities for issuing fake nursing degrees, but now we have one who is speaking out because it has affected her. Here we go. Wait, hold on. Here we go.
I've always wanted to be a nurse since I was a young girl.
Because of your mom?
Yeah, because of my mother.
Wishing to remain anonymous, Sarah, as we'll call her,
I know who Sarah is. Oh, go
thought her dream of becoming a registered nurse, just like her mother, had finally been achieved when she received this diploma from the Palm Beach School of Nursing in Palm Beach, Florida in 2019. That dream became a nightmare last month when she learned that her nursing school had been busted for issuing fake nursing degrees.
My heart sank. My world just crashed. I just couldn't believe that really this was happening to us.
Federal authorities say the owners and recruiters of 3 South Florida nursing schools, Siena College of Health, Sacred Heart International Institute, and Palm Beach School of Nursing, created an illegal shortcut that allowed students to skip out on proper training and obtain state licenses and certification.
Say she knew it was fake. Playing out here.
Assistant Special Agent in Charge Fernando Porras ran the oversight investigation for the United States Department of Health and Human Services.
We sent in on 3 separate occasions undercover agents, cooperating defendants to actually visit the school and say, you know, I'm here for a nursing degree. I have no educational background. You know, I heard it's going to cost me about $17,000. And in fact, we were able to successfully on the 3 separate occasions with 3 separate individuals get those degrees.
According to court documents, between 2016 and 2021, the schools issued nearly 8,000 fake nursing degrees to customers who were willing to pay around $17,000 to obtain the phony certifications.
Where's y'all getting all that damn money from? I would just love to know where y'all getting this money from.
Special agents closed all 3 Florida schools and arrested 25 people for what the feds say was a pay-to-play scheme.
Paid to play, say, do you get a refund? You should. Say 8,000 them times 17,000. Somebody help me do the math. Somebody help me do the math. If I do the 8 times 6, 8 times 1, 8 times 7, 8 times. What is 8 times 7? 56? Or is that 8 times 6? That is some. What is that like? Is it 1.3? 1.3 million?
Paid your money, and they would print out the transcripts and a diploma. And with those documents is how you're able to go ahead and sit for the NCLEX, which is the state board, the nursing exam that would allow you to then apply for a license per state to be a nurse.
But then we have to think about it. Okay, like I said when we did the story. Okay, they paid for their stuff. Cool. But they have to take the NCLEX. They wasn't paying for the NCLEX. Oh, it's 13.6 million. Oh, Jesus. They came up like that. Wow. But yeah. If they had to sit down for the NCLEX and pass the NCLEX, I possibly think that they should be nurses. You pass the final test, which I don't even understand. Why is a final test when you just went through all these years of school and you got your diploma for completing the courses that you're supposed to take for nursing? Now you got to go to another final test, which is the NCLEX. And then you pass. And now you is a nurse. Yeah. Like if they pass the state exam, that should be enough. Exactly. But then we also have to think, were these American citizens? Are these people from other countries whose degrees and careers it don't count once they get over here? And they're able to put that paper up to go ahead on and to take the NCLEX? Was it them people? Or was it just our everyday Joes just sitting on $15,000 to $17,000? Shout out to Jason for the $5 super chat. Say supporting the machine from the government. Appreciate that right there. Yes, I do.
Everyone with degrees from those schools obtained them fraudulently. Sarah says she's one of many students who legitimately sought out nursing degrees. She attended classes online and in person at a satellite campus in New Jersey for a year in 2018. She just lost her nursing job, but has retained a lawyer to see what her options are, which right now are slim.
She lost her nursing job after she took the courses. And in my mind, she can win her case if she can prove she took her courses. Do she have the notebooks and the notes and things like that? Was she taking pictures of the work that she was doing? Do she have the emails and the things, the sites of where she had to submit her work? She could possibly win now if she was one who actually went through the course. She can win.
I don't blame the job. I just blame the school and the owners for they were doing fraudulent activities. And now we're paying the price.
The New York State Education Department, which oversees nursing licensure, says our first priority is always public protection. We will continue to work with our partners in law enforcement to ensure that applicants for licensure have met the education requirements and are qualified to practice as a licensed practice nurse or registered professional nurse.
It's unfortunate for those that did do the right thing and went through the program. I would say that, we are going case by case, student file by student file to make determination, speaking with the owner.
And that's what y'all need to do, case by case. You can't blanket this. You can't blanket everybody because 8,000 did it. What about the other 10,000 that didn't do it, you know. He said nursing school takes too long. In my opinion, yes. Way too long. Way too long. Don't take that long to do nothing. Yeah, going on. When you gonna learn on the job anyway? I'm so confused. You say that's bigger than a fake ID. Yeah, it is.
Island, Antoine Lewis, Fox 5 News.
Got to be more careful. That baby need to go on and get her job back, especially if she did it the right way. She should get her job back. Say, do your research. Say all accredited schools are listed per state. Listen, those schools were accredited. It's just they was charging people to skip the course, get transcripts and a diploma to be able to qualify to take the NCLEX. The schools are accredited or were accredited. They not no more. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. They done messed it up for everybody. Now listen, in my mind, these are not the only schools who was doing this. I believe that this type of stuff was happening all across the country. But then you also have to think about it too. Didn't they say that she took her courses online while in New Jersey?
In 2021, the schools issued nearly 8,000 fake nursing degrees to customers who were willing to pay around $17,000 to obtain the phony certifications.
Shout out to Willie for the $5 cash out. He said if they pass the state test, then what's the problem? In my mind, I don't see the problem. I honestly do not see the problem.
Special agents closed all 3 Florida schools and arrested 25 people for what the feds say was a pay-to-play scheme.
Shout out to Dun Dun for the $2 super chat. Say, in my mind, she knew guilty until proven innocent.
You paid your money and they would print out the transcripts and a diploma. And with those documents is how you're able to go ahead and sit for the NCLEX, which is the state board, the nursing exam that would allow you to then apply for a license per state to be a nurse.
And then we have to think about this right here too. Look at all the people who actually went through the programs, and look at all the people who have failed the NCLEX year after year after year after year. But the people who bought the program, they passed the NCLEX. I wonder how many who purchased the diploma actually passed the NCLEX. I want to just that. Damn it, they all 8,000 passed. Do anybody got any tips for the NCLEX? Do anybody got any notes or anything?
But not everyone with degrees from those schools obtained them fraudulently. Sarah says she's one of many students who legitimately sought out nursing degrees. She attended classes online and in person at a satellite campus in New Jersey for a year.
Stop. Shout out, I made 60 look good. Shirley for the $5 cash app. Say just a little support. I appreciate that right there. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. They said she was on a satellite.
Of many students who legitimately sought out nursing degrees, she attended classes online and in person at a satellite campus in New Jersey for a year.
Online in a satellite campus in New Jersey. So wait a minute. New Jersey don't have any nursing programs? Why did she have to come all the way down to Florida? Unless the New Jersey school, unless the New Jersey school is connected, but then the New Jersey school will also have to be called Palm Beach School of Nursing. Why she did not pick a school in New Jersey? Say it. Listen, it was online school. Yes, online school. But she also sat in at a satellite spot. But there was nothing, there was no online in New Jersey type deals or something like that.
Of many students who legitimately sought out nursing degrees, she attended classes online and in person at a satellite campus in
online and in person at a satellite campus.
New Jersey for a year in 2018. She just lost her nursing job, but has retained a lawyer to see what her options are, which right now are slim.
It's slim. It's slim to none. Shout it. It may not work out for you, but baby, I hope that it do work out for you because we need all the RNs that we can get. I know that y'all be wearing scrubs and shit and y'all still call yourself RNs and you be like home health aides and CNAs, but you can be whatever you want to be in your own mind. Do not even worry about it. Just listen. Just tend to the patients to the best of your ability. You say nursing is hands-on. Exactly. I don't see why we gotta do all this schooling. You say maybe took courses at a satellite that the credits transfer over. Okay, all right. You might got a good point. You say nurses are hands-on. Yeah. He say her home girl put her up to it. It ain't number 17. A little pet ass little 17, shout it. If she paid for it. You know what I'm saying? If she paid for it now. I don't blame nobody for paying for it though. Like I really don't. You say you have to do clinicals for a while. Yes you do. But it still will go back to look at all them people who've been paid for it. The passed the NCLEX years ago and have been working. And have been doing just fine. Shout out to Doran for the $10. Damn it, for being a member for 10 months. Appreciate that right there. He say nursing school, you pay them for a job training, free labor for hospital. You're absolutely correct. Because that clinical, you don't get paid for clinical. Free work, free labor. Isn't that slavery? Hers in school of online nursing and welding. That's what's up. Listen, how do they do certain courses or certain trades online? Like welding. How do you do what? Listen, can y'all please write out a whole list? Or damn it, just start throwing stuff that you can do online that's a trade. Because I really want to know how these trades, you're able to do them online without doing hands-on. It's kind of like trying to be a mechanic or an auto technician. An auto technician is hands-on. You need to turn tools. It's not just computer, but you also need to turn bolts. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mr. Gino for the $2 super chat. He say, should have been a weavologist out here in these streets. Yeah, he say they teaching auto mechanics online now through VR. Yes, and I am finna buy me a VR thing, a thingamajig. What is called? The VR headset. Because they also have nursing type surgeries and stuff like that right there. I'm finna be a nurse by myself. We got an app for that. Oh hell, we got a simulation for that. And have y'all ever saw the simulation for simulation for the auto mechanic? I was like, wow, this is cool. But for the schools that's not doing the VR, how are they able to do the trades online? He say the school base is in Florida. Say the school, say she took classes online, but probably had to do hands-on at a supporting location for the Florida schools. Yeah. Now that makes sense. That right there, it makes sense. Say the CPR simulations. You say update us on the VR headset, kid Willie. Yeah, I got damn it, it's 2 of them inside the crib, but I need a separate one because we're talking about education. I need a separate one. I don't want nobody messing with it. You know what I'm saying? But I went to watching the videos of these simulations and I'm like, wow, that is so cool. But I went to school for auto mechanics. is different. A VR headset is totally different than being actually up under a hood. But the good thing about it, it lets you know, it teaches you where certain things are. Well, it lets you know where every little part is and every screw is. I like that part, but things is not sweet like that, like it's on the VR when you get up under the goddamn hood. What you gonna do when something break on you? What you gonna do when you lose a screw or something? What you gonna do when you may have to weld something? What you gonna do if you may have to heat up a boat? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Say, yeah. Pilot training simulation. I love simulation when it come down to the damn planes and stuff like that. I actually want to buy myself like a whole kit, like a whole a cockpit type thing. The cockpit sims. I want to be a pilot. Shoot. Say you went that a lot of school. You say you went that a lot of school. You say you went that a lot of school. You say knowing where stuff is half the battle. Yes. So that is a good thing. That is a good thing. He said, you can't fix my cars unless you got grease under your fingernails. Say, Willie like a damn Jamaican in these streets. Listen, I know I do a whole bunch of goddamn things. I be so proud of myself that I know how to do a lot. And because I know how to do a lot, it saves a lot of money. He said, I started cardiology training online, but I couldn't pay my cable bill. I can still do it, though, for the hookup. That's what's up. Say, I actually have my pilot's license. The simulations are totally different from actually flying the plane. I'm in the crib. Say, go to YouTube and learn everything and even how to be a serial killer. There it is. See, information is key out here in these streets. He said, we had that pilot simulation in high school. He said, they get pretty hard once you progress on. Oh, okay. I just need like some years to play around with it, like in my off days, which I don't really have no damn off days. But hey, you got to make some time for something out here in these streets. But like welding, like, damn it, is there a simulation for welding? I have been looking at the Harbor Freight welding machine for about 5 years because I want to teach myself welding because I'm not going to nobody's school. You know what I'm saying? He say you have to, you do, damn it. Hold up. I saw. He say you have to do the practical exercise. The labs must be done in person. He say they tell you this when you register. Say find a location near you. Say it's required. Oh, good. So like the whole course is just not online because I was just wondering like, how in the hell do they do the hands-on stuff when it's a hands-on career thing? So you done answered my question. I sure love appreciate that right there. So I would not be doing no online courses because I'm not going to nobody's school. Them days over with. Bitch, I'm half dead out here in these streets. I like to learn. Well, I really ain't got no problem with teaching myself. I am really good with teaching myself. I'm self-taught with a lot of stuff. He said, I love doing stuff on my own. Me too, I promise you. He said, your car will burn rubber again. He said, I tried flying the plane into Pentago in Sim, say nearly impossible. The CCTV footage never showed a plane 9/11. Oh, Jesus. yeah. Damn it, I'm half dead. Y'all listen, and school take too long now. School take too long. I'm short patient. It should not take 2 years to do nothing. I don't got 2 years. I got it, but that's too much dedication. And I'm not that motivated. He said, I bought a welder from Harbor Freight. I learned on my own. Yeah, I've been, now. Because I don't want to overspend. I don't like to overspend on equipment. And I was looking and researching for about a good few weeks or something like that right there. And then I was trying to find the proper videos and stuff like that. But then when I found out that you needed a gas tank, I said, oh, Jesus. I need like a stand-up gas tank. I know they have the smaller tanks too, but then it's like you have to keep refilling it early and stuff like that. Well, faster than the bigger containers, you know. But I'm gonna have to look into it. Say high school virtual driving classes. Yeah, the kids had to go through stuff like that. He said, what you trying to fix? Well, nothing. I just be wanting to know how to. I be wanting to know how to, and I love to have the equipment. I got so much brand new equipment that I've used once just to make sure I know how to use it. But I just like equipment. I like tools. I am a real tool dude. You know what I'm saying? Like I got tools. Like I may have probably, like a lot of people like, boy, I got $10,000 worth of mechanic tools. Yeah. Shit like that right up. I got them specialty tools. Different types of welding, MIGs and rods. Yes. And I be wanting to learn it all. It say flux core welding. Now, can I do MIG and flux core and all of that stuff with one welding machine, but not a real expensive welding machine? I need something by $200-$300 to get started. You know what I'm saying? Say underwater welding pays, but I can't be underwater. I can't play with that underwater shit. But yes, they do get paid. You say no, Willie. Say get a stick welder. Say no gas. I'm so glad you just had told me that. A stick welder, no gas needed. So is it just welding off of the electricity or something? See, I taught myself how to write code in the early 20s. You say turn it into a career and no degree. Exactly. You say I watch enough Grey's Anatomy. Now I have some experience as a real nurse and doctor. I'm trying to tell you something. See, a lot of people, they watch these shows just to be entertained by the shows, but they're not watching them to learn. You got to watch and learn. You say you got to be a scuba diver and an expert welder. Oh, wow. Say code changes daily. Yes, it does. I used to do coding too. You say me and my cousins built the whole pole barn. That's what I'm talking about. See, people, you got to do stuff. You say you probably need 220 volt service for a decent stick welder. Oh, okay. So I just can't use like my regular plug. So now I got to reach out to an electrician to get me a 220 for the stick welder, right? Say stick welder is a strong sparkle. Oh, you say I read a lot of books and just paid attention to life. Yep. You say Harbor Freight is a great place to get tools. Say F Home Depot and Lowe's. I'm trying to tell you. Listen, just because stuff got the name brand, it don't mean that they the best. Say they had HTML help for you on BP. You say I watched The Wire to learn how to cook cocaine. Shout out to The Wire. I was thinking about watching the whole series again, maybe next week or something like that right now. Shout out to Dun Dun for the $2 super chat. He say that CO2 gas say you are talking about for MIG wells. Oh, so no, I don't need like, and it's crazy that I'm about to say, yeah, I don't want to store that type of gas inside of like a garage or something, but then shit, I got gas and propane and shit, so like, what's the difference? He said, refurbish, my hardwood flows better than a damn professional. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's a lot of things that we can actually do ourselves. It's just we don't have the time, or we say we don't have the time. He say, when I lived in Florida, bitch, I went to Harbor Freight first. I'm trying to tell you. Say Master P Ghetto D. Uh-oh. Yeah. Before I do anything, I will see if I can do it myself. Before I pay for anything, I am going to see if I can do it myself. And damn near 9 times out of 10, I can do it myself. Say, granddaddy got all the tools. Say, I didn't have to buy nothing. Now, that's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? You say, I watch ITT Technical Institution commercials. Say, now I'm qualified to open the door. There it is. You say the titanium stick, 225 runs off of 220 and a 110. Say, Harbor Freight, say, under $300. Say, I got this one. Okay, damn it, the titanium stick 25, 225. 225. Okay, bam, bam, bam. Harbor Freight. I'm going to look that shit up, too. Yeah. Beginner welder on Amazon, 110 outlet, around $70. Oh, okay. And then I got to find some place to buy me some metal and shit. But I guess that's easy to find. So, yeah, he said, I fixed my washer and dryer through YouTube. It saved me hundreds. I fixed my washer and dryer that I had for like 12 years strong. 12 years strong. But listen, I bought both of them for $50 because somebody was moving. It was the front loaders and everything. I fixed them shits. I probably had to do probably like 4 fixes throughout 12 years. But then one finally just conked out. It was done, and I'm like, I'm done. But then somebody had a sale, and I went and spent all that goddamn money for the brand new washer and dryer. But I learned how to fix it on YouTube. My washer and dryer. And I was like, wow, this is cool. This is really, really cool. You know what I'm saying? So you can learn stuff. You say, I went to school for appliance repair. Say, still use YouTube. I wanted to go to some schools to learn small engine repair because my lawnmower had a problem once upon a time, and then my generator had a problem once upon a time. But then again, I looked it up and all that stuff, and I'm like, oh shit, that's all you gotta do? So then I went down the rabbit hole of, I could probably make some change fixing people's lawnmowers or just buying old and or lawnmowers that people don't want because it's an easy fix, but they think that thing's is broken. They don't want to fix it. And I should just drive around different communities and pick up lawnmowers, fix them and sell them. I was like, well, damn it, should I go to school for it, or should I just continue to watch it on YouTube? And I just continue to watch it on YouTube because I don't want to go to nobody's school. Say, I can fix anything in my crib, so now I can grow fruits and vegetables. There you go. For real though, man, listen, try some stuff. Try some stuff, y'all. I promise you. Yep. Refurbish. Yep. It's the simple stuff, y'all, that'll save y'all a whole bunch of money. It'll save you a whole bunch of money. Like, for real. Research is not illegal. Exactly. Look at y'all. Give yourself a pat on the back, man, because y'all done made it to the end of the midday news. I done had me some fun today. We've been chilling, talking smack, talking about news and every goddamn thing else. Say lawnmower carbs is $25. I'm trying to tell you. I bought mine off Amazon. Straight up. Changed it out. I sharpened my own blades and everything. I ran one of my lawnmowers so bad that the metal in the back done broke all off. I say, oh, now it's time to buy another one. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want to change the frame, because then I would have had to drive around and try to find the frame, and we're not doing all that right there, and so I had to throw that right there away. So I got a brand new one, but the experience was everything. Say, I learned how to fix my older refrigerator on YouTube. Exactly. Say, are you coming back tonight? I am not sure, but more than likely, yeah, because I didn't come back last night, and that was my problem. Yeah. Say nobody should be broke in 2023. Say you got YouTube, Craigslist, Facebook, Marketplace. I'm trying to tell you. He say before YouTube, money wasted on repairs. I'm trying to tell you, great show. Thank you. He say thank you for the show, Willie. He say the hardware store is our friend. Exactly. I'm trying to tell y'all, try some stuff. Do not be afraid. Players, it's prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show. Say it's just a finger. Say if your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. You mess around and lose your little la-la and or your life. You make the call. It's your choice. Do exactly what you want to do. You say, Willie, check out my vids that's been getting hit hard. Say call DC Cop Harassment Tactics. You say DC Frenchman Show. DC Frenchman Show. Let me write that down. Frenchman Show. I will check that right there. I thank y'all for being around here, man. And how it goes, there's a possibility we will be back later. I got to find something to cook. I forgot to take out something. Oh God, I just be doing so much and not doing enough sometimes. It just is what it is. Don't judge me and all that fly stuff right there. But listen, man, y'all have a wonderful one, because I had a wonderful one with you all. Enjoy your day, y'all. I appreciate y'all. I done hit that damn button, but I will see y'all later.